Can anyone read these words? Go
We
ahead, Marcus.
weekly, quickly, and booklet.
Very good. All of these words have suffixes. Can anyone find the suffixes? Jaden, what do you see? What do you think?
On weekly, this is Y.
So if I were to box that Y and take that away, do I still have a word left?
Yes.
Weekle?
No. No.
No. So that's not going to be it.
L-Y. L-Y.
L-Y, okay? Not a very good square, is it? That's okay.
L-Y.
What do you think, Isaac?
L-E-T.
Good. If I take that L-E-T off, I still have a word, right?
Book.
Book. Very good. Jacob, what about that middle word?
Box. L-Y.
Very good. If I take L-Y off, I still have a word, right?
Yes.
What do you think suffix ly means in those words? How is it changing the meaning of the word, Tate? Okay. Anybody else have an idea? How is ly used? What is it doing, Isaac?
Like if I was running quick, and when I say running quickly.
Well, you gave me an example, but that's not...
Trimble,
Yes.
will you send Maya to the lobby? She's going to be leaving.
Yes. That gives me an example, but that doesn't tell me what it means. How is it changing the meaning of the word, Jaden?
It tells you if it's going quickly.
But what does that mean, Gabriel?
Weekly, like L-Y as in like I do it once weekly.
Okay,
Weekly,
so it's telling me what?
like
Oh,
a certain week.
okay. When suffix ly is added to a word, it can tell us how often something was done, like in weekly or monthly or yearly. It tells us every week, every month, every year. Or how something was done, as in quickly. I can't say I run quick. Well, I can, but it doesn't make as much sense as I run quickly. It tells me how I run. It's an adverb. Okay? Suffix ly can also tell us that something or someone is acting a certain way. Like the word sadly means someone who is acting sad. What do you think suffix let means in booklet? What do you think?
I don't remember.
Well, when you raise your hand, you gotta know what you're gonna say. Marcus, what do you think?
I think if your booklet, I can't remember. Oh, wow.
What do you think, Gabriel?
Booklet is like a smaller book, like a booklet, but smaller.
Very good. Suffix let can mean something small if it's at the end of a noun. For example, a booklet is a small book, and a starlet is a small or young star. Suffix let can also mean something that is worn, such as the word wristlet, which means it's worn on the wrist.
Bracelet.
Or bracelet.
Well,
Let's see. All right, so we've already boxed our suffixes. So now, what else do we need to do to code these words?
underline the
Jacelyn?
diagram.
Okay. Now we already checked to make sure that that has a word left. That's the first thing we've got to do. We already did that. How else do I code digraph EE? What else do I need to do?
Make one above the first. Cross out the second.
Okay. There's one more thing I need to do for that word.
Accent.
Where is that going to go?
Before the L-Y.
Okay, good. It's on the first syllable because our accent almost always remains on the root word. Jaden, what do I need to do on that second word? Okay, because it's followed by what?
A consonant.
Good. What else do I need to do?
Put an accent above before the dot.
Okay, so our root word is still accented.
Underline CK, cross out the C.
Okay.
Put a heart under the QU.
Very good. You guys agree with all of that?
Yes.
Looks good to me. We've got one word left. Marcus, what am I going to do?
Put on OO.
Okay.
Put an accent.
Where?
At the front of the LET.
Okay, on the first syllable, on the root word, right?
Mhm.
Very good. Okay. We're going to talk about one other thing today. Does anyone know what an analogy is?
Nope.
No? Okay. When we make an analogy, we examine two items to see if we can discover something that is alike in both of them. That is, we want to find out if the two items are related in some way. So if I'm looking for a way they're alike, what's another word I could use? What? Tate? Something we learned about last week. What was it, Brianna?
The same.
Yeah, we're looking for something that's the same, but there's a specific thing we learned last week. I want to see if you can remember. What, Rhythm?
Similar.
Not quite what I'm looking for. What?
I know that it wasn't last week, but it's like a synonym to it, sort of.
Not quite. We learned about contrasting and... Oh, man.
Comparing.
Comparing. Okay, so an analogy is a way to compare two things. So I'm going to give you an analogy. Your job is to discover what the analogy between two items is, or how they relate to one another. Then apply that analogy to the relationship between two other items. Okay, so we're going to try one. An apple is to red as a banana is to
Yellow.
yellow. Very good. We're comparing the color of these two items. There's a lot of noises going on out there. Let's hold our hands still and quit making noise. Let's try another one. Red is to stop as green is to
Go.
Very good. Lemon is to sour as sugar is to
Sweet.
Day is to light as night is to
Dark.
Very good. All right, so we're going to practice. We're going to practice coding some of these suffixes today and spelling with some, and there will be some analogies on your worksheet. So let's get started.